I'm a CEO of a company with 17 employees. I stream for 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. I work 16 hours a day. I walk my dogs. I'm also the director of strategy for Off-Brand Games. I work my ass off, kid.
So guys, we're back. Now, to say I've upset some people would be an understatement. My last video on pirate software wasn't received well by others. A lot of criticism on how I spoke were valid, pointing out my speech and how I stuttered a lot, and how overall the video was poorly made. And you know what? They're right. I fucked up. I really kind of just threw that video together, not thinking much about it or caring too much, and it showed. That being said, however, my opinion on pirate software has not changed. He still roached his party in game and let them die. He falsely DMCA'd a game developer and doubled down with the threat of a lawsuit. So that's why I'm taking the play out of Pirate Software's book and making this video. I'm doubling down. Heck, I'm tripling and quadrupling down while I'm at it. That's right. We're doing this again. Again! Now, to more properly explain my issues with Pirate and avoid you guys having to deal with my stuttering, I decided to compile a set of clips explaining the two big dramas with Pirate. There's the reason for him being kicked out from OnlyFans, a World of Warcraft guild, for roaching on his team and then not taking accountability. And then lastly, the false striking and fake lawsuit drama with a game developer. Now, let's take a look at the first drama.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it takes away from the game, and I think it takes away from the experience, and it leads people to be like, oh, he could just Petri out. This isn't that scary. And to be real with you, some of the best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh shit, we're all going to die if we don't execute this perfectly. And we hardened up at that moment, we kicked some ass, and we got to live. You know, I've made it all the way to 60 now without dying because of that, because we didn't give up in that.
Where Pirate Software was playing with 4 other people in a dungeon in World of Warcraft Classic in hardcore.
Boss is coming too, watch out.
Yeah, well, I got shield wall. God damn it.
Run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
I can target him, yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive, yeah, target dummy. Kill the massives.
No.
Also, are you fine? Any grenades,
I got
anything?
Stand. You can just
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me, just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot, yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am I walking? Look at my mana.
This is savageable. Come on, man.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
more on the way.
Now. The mastiffs can be ice novas.
The idea that somehow the mage is going to save you from every scenario is not real. Go back and look at where my mana was during that. There's not shit I could have done.
Objection! Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Basically, they overpulled the pack, which means they were taking on more NPCs than they wanted to. And the call was made to run. They all started running, and Pirate ran much faster than everyone else. And he ended up not really helping, and 2 people died. In-game. So basically, the breakdown is, he had some suboptimal play that was selfish. He said there was nothing he could have done. He then said afterwards, we all made mistakes, everyone played poorly, and the shot caller said run. The shot caller then, by the way, said turn around and fight, but Pirate did not turn around and fought. So it was a bit selective interpretation. And then he said, from my perspective, I didn't feel like I could save anyone else with the resources I had left, even with mana gem and rope cooldowns. Since the call to run was made, I followed the call and I got out as quickly as possible. Now, many people have chipped in on this, but it is factually wrong. People are pointing out that this is wrong, even if you add the from my perspective part. He's had enough time to reflect now, and most people would forgive him if he said, I have seen since that I could have easily done more, but I wasn't able to do so at the time. He also said he got out as quickly as possible, which isn't entirely true. He turned around a few times, looked at his party, waited, thought, and then continued running and blinking and not helping. So what ended up happening is that the healer and the druid died. The druid pulled some packs here. Then there were too many NPCs, they all ran. Then the druid pulled more patrol here, and the healer and the druid ended up dying. So that's kind of the breakdown of that. We have that on video as well, just so you're kind of caught up. From the perspective of skillful critics, Pirate Software could have done a lot more to save them. In fact, it was mostly on his shoulders to do more, and he didn't do this. That is what the criticism is about.
So, as you see as explained here by Grubby, Pirate had time to save his team, and multiple times he turned back to look at them and still did nothing. Now, I understand that for some, it's just a game, but as a gamer, this is shitty behavior. No one wants to play a game with a teammate that abandons them and then says it's everyone's fault. As another example of Pirate's terrible gaming behavior and inability to take fault, I saw this clip from Chudlogic's stream and just really wanted to share it with you guys as well.
Sabu got left behind. Sabu is not paying attention. Sabu. God damn it, guys.
Oh, no. Who pulled the ocular?
So one of you pulled the ocular.
But he's the one that pulled it, right? It's the lightning. He throws the lightning ball skill 2 seconds in.
Sabu got left behind. Sabu is not paying attention.
Ah, there it is. Right. So he's cast a spell, and it's hit this. You can see there. So that means he's targeting this ocular. So he's aggroed the ocular. Right? And is that because he's done... Is he also doing the wrong spell? He's doing an AoE, which is Area of Effect spell. So that's going to aggro more characters than if you use a targeted specific spell. Is that right? Bro, and he's such a dick about it as well, but it was him. Dude, that's crazy.
The lightning ball pulled... I cast lightning ball before that Oculus appeared, and half the raid was in the back because they pulled the wrong pack. I'm not at fault there. I'm correct there for doing that.
What? But you're not. Wait, you said... Someone said who pulled the ocular, and you agreed that the pulling of the ocular was the issue, and now you're claiming you're not at fault. Dude, this guy's such a fucking pig pussy, man. What the fuck, dude?
100%. No. Absolutely not at fault there.
Same reaction.
When I cast the lightning ball, nothing else was there but the targets I was hitting, and the tank had pulled a completely incorrect pack from behind our raid, guys. That is not on me.
Dude, this guy's such a little fucking rat. It's not... It just doesn't need to be that big a deal. Guys, I fucked up. That was my bad. I cast a spell and it brought them in or something. I don't know how you'd say it in the lingo, but... Dude. So...
Sabu got left behind. Sabu is not paying attention.
So that's
Sabu.
the spell there, yeah.
God damn it, guys.
He wants to be the ultimate Giga Chad gamer that always wins and is always correct. And then when he isn't, he just lies to get himself out of it. And dude, this guy's pathetic.
Oh, no. Who pulled the ocular?
So one of you pulled the ocular.
So when he doesn't realise that he's at fault, he puts it on everyone else. And then when it's pointed out that it is, it's all of a sudden, oh, well, there was some other reason that you were at fault, actually. Dude. No wonder we got kicked out of the guild, man. Who the fuck would want to play with someone like this, man? This is just pathetic. He does realise it, does he? Oh, he realises it, does he, you say?
Just not paying attention. Sabu. God damn it.
Oh, so he spins round. Is that to try and cover up the fact that he's brought the ocular in? Is that right? Is that what the spin is?
Sabu.
You realise then spins around straight away.
God damn it, guys.
Oh, no. Who pulled the ocular?
So he's trying to hide it as what, dude?
So in conclusion, Pirate Software is not a team player. Pirate is self-centered and egotistical. Pirate cannot take fault to his own actions, and instead puts the blame on others for his own mistakes. These are all behaviors of a dick. And Pirate, you're a dick. Moving on now to my next point, once more from Chudlogic's stream, as well as creators TheOtherFrost and Quintheo. I put together a small compilation explaining the drama of Pirate's false strike and lawsuit of Brandon Fantino.
As much as you're angry right now, of course I ran. Evocation's on cooldown, man.
So what you were just looking at was a little clip that was posted by the developer of a game by the name of Idle Streaming Bonanza, a game that is not currently out yet that you can download the demo for, but has not been released. A simple game with a bunch of parodies of different well-known content creators, but specifically, the clip that you just saw caused that developer to receive a DMCA strike from Pirate Software. It appears, however, though, that this DMCA strike was false. To start things off, I want to direct you guys to a much more well put together video. This comes from TheOtherFrost on YouTube, and it's titled Pirate Software False DMCA'd Indie Dev and Threatened to Sue. Good Samaritan Lawyer Steps in Pro Bono.
Ferentino's newest level referenced another big streamer named Pirate Software. The event Ferentino chose to immortalize in his game referenced the hardcore World of Warcraft raid drama, where Pirate Software abandoned his team, referred to as roaching out, and was later removed for his behavior following the incident. The level is called Irate Hardware. A wizard-hatted cockroach squirms in a gaming chair, and a voice line from Pirate Software's stream can be heard.
As much as you're angry right now, of course I ran.
Ferentino then posted a clip of his game to the livestream fails subreddit titled He Put Pirate Software Drama in His Indie Game. In turn, Pirate Software issued a DMCA takedown notice to Valve. This developer is using clips of my voice without my permission. As displayed on the developer's live stream, my voice is being used in this game. The developer does not have the right to use my voice. He included a link to the Twitch clip. The game was taken down. Plot twist, the Steam version of the game didn't actually have Pirate Software's voice in it. The Twitch clip was of the developer's personal build, not the marketplace build. Ferentino filed a counter notice to get his game reinstated. He also sent a support ticket to Pirate Software and his team directly to tell them his voice was not in the game, and he asked for the DMCA takedown notice to be withdrawn. Mid-livestream, Pirate Software spoke about receiving the counter notice and expressed his intent to sue the developer.
Hey, Kronos, we have to file a legal complaint against that dude earlier. I'm gonna pause this for a moment. There was a dude earlier today that went onto Reddit and said that he was using my voice in a video game, showed a bunch of videos of it, and then put that game up on Steam. A lot of people in the thread told him not to do that, that would end up being a legal problem for him. He did it anyway. So I filed a DMCA claim, and he has now filed a counterclaim against me. We're going to take you to court. You're going to lose. You cannot use somebody's likeness or voice in any way inside of your games without their permission. It's a really stupid thing to do. Incredibly so. So I'm going to send this over to Kronos now, because he is a lawyer in copyright law. That is his job. Mistake. Kronos, we have 14 days to respond to this. Forwarded. Welcome to the finding out timeline, bud.
No way, dude.
All right, so here's the ones between me and my lawyer and Kronos. I am attempting to reach the attorney working under the handle Kronos. I sent him DMs some hours ago, and I believe he hasn't seen them. This concerns an actual legal matter, and I need to bring the messages to his attention. Hello, not an attorney, just to be clear. He said, oh, very well. I thought Mr. Hall represented a fellow named Kronos as an actual copyright attorney. Do you know whether Mr. Hall has counsel concerning the DMCA takedown? I imagine you were the same individual in the ticket yesterday. Fucking crazy. Hi there, this matter was settled yesterday. A user reached out to us and assured us that despite the stated original intent to use Mr. Hall's voice line, they would instead utilize voice acting. As a lawyer, I have an ethical obligation not to speak with someone directly if I believe they are represented, at least not without permission of the person's attorney. Gain publicity, yeah, pretty much. This closes the matter on our end. We are preparing an email now. I assume this was your client. This guy was fucking scared. Sir, respectfully, I'm evaluating claims here. He is now. You may have a F12 problem. F12 is the Lens versus Universal. Which means you have to do due diligence to issue a...
Yes. If you want to file a DMCA, you're legally obligated to consider fair use before doing so. This is, I believe, a Supreme Court decision, I think. But yeah, that's what the Lens Universal thing set like a precedent for, essentially. So if because then if they don't do that, you can then file a lawsuit against them for, is it torturous interference? Obviously, I'm a total layman, but you can feasibly file a lawsuit against them because they've essentially engaged in an illicit act that has interfered with your business when they shouldn't have done it in the first place, right?
A DMCA claim. So if the content on Steam does not have the content that you're worried about, you cannot file a false DMCA. You cannot take it down. So the whole issue is that Chronos gave shitty information to Pirate Software, and Pirate Software.
Oh, dude, wait. So it's even worse than that. It's not even not assessing fair use. It's that you have filed a claim based on content that isn't even in the game. Oh my god, Tortious. I don't know how you say it. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not a legal expert, okay? Bro, that is, oh my god, that's going to be a pretty major issue, no?
Software issued a DMCA based on that. We have not yet engaged an attorney in relation to the specific matter, given the matter was closed on this before. What information is it that you need from us? If it's grounds under which we submitted the DMCA, we can provide this information. I read the takedown. I do not necessarily disagree. I was doing some game art with your stream in the background, just tuned in, and this is fucking wild, bro. Pirate Software could be in massive shit because of that bad advice. I'm not pursuing any damages. It would the court costs would outweigh the damages anyways. I'm fucking nobody. So if anything, I gained from it. You know what I mean? So I'm not pursuing anything. I don't have the money to do it anyways, dude. We're single family household or a single income family household. I'm a software dev in my for my day job. While I make good money, I don't make a lot of money. You know what I mean? With 4 kids, so in child support. Did you do a good faith evaluation for fair use under Lens versus Universal? Look, you're not an attorney. It's all fine. Mr. Hall represented on stream that he had an attorney, specifically individual with the handle Chronos.
And then it turns out this guy isn't even a fucking lawyer. Totally fronting. Or isn't at least a lawyer authorized to operate in the US. Oh, that's rough, dude.
Excuse me. If he does not have an attorney, you are directed not to correspond with my client. You should correspond with me or directly with me. Everything may work out as you hope and anticipate, but I want to take a close look here. I believe you have conflated a state tort with copyright claim, which is not permissible under DMCA. Furthermore, I believe you did not do a check for fair use and good faith pursuant to Lens versus Universal, which has been the law in the country for over a decade. If you're not familiar with Lens versus Universal, a woman posted a video of her child singing a song to Bad Prince audio, and Universal tried to take that down and sue her for that. The courts weighed in her favor, and then that has been the law ever since. There's 4 categories to check for. Transformative enough? Is it educational? Is it parody? I believe something else. Don't quote me on that. Categories. I've been drinking. Leave me alone.
I've been drinking. This guy's based.
DMCA requirements. Protections. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for.
Got some clips downloading here.
I don't know. But regardless, they did not do their due diligence to check and see if the Lens versus Universal applied. And Mario, whenever I was talking to him, because I was talking to him through all of this, he was like, Chronos has it seems like Chronos has no idea because he stopped talking to him for a minute, whenever he mentioned this shit. But you guys can look this up if you want, if you're, interested. I want to make sure my client is treated fairly enough through the process and make sure all is on the up and up. Using Mr. Hall's voice without permission is not fair use. We discussed and agreed that they would not. And as such, our issue has been lifted. If you were an attorney, I would say you were a bit out of bounds, but you were not. I believe my client believed you were, based on the statements of Mr. Hall on stream. Sir, on what do you base that claim? Is the DMCA takedown lifted yet? I am not an attorney, no. I am based in the UK as a lawyer.
No.
But there are fundamentally different terminologies here.
No. So you got a guy who's based in the UK.
There you have it, folks. In conclusion, Pirate Software is a bully and a liar on top of being a narcissistic gamer. Like him all you want. Be a fan of his videos. Or his game is making. I don't give a fuck, but be honest about the type of guy he is. An average gamer, nepo baby with a god complex that speaks down to all who are unfortunate enough to play with him. He's a thin-skinned rat roach that doesn't understand law and threatens others with lawsuits with a fake legal team from another country. Fuck him, and fuck y'all. I'm fucking out.
You a poopy bench, you a poopy bench. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Can you let me do my dance? I said, you a poopy bench, you a poopy bench. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Can you